So now we'll see how we can write a small LabVIEW program. And this LabVIEW program is about to convert Fahrenheit scale to Celsius scale. Now we know that the temperatures are measured in sometimes Fahrenheit or Celsius. So sometimes we may have to convert from one form of Fahrenheit to and again to Celsius scale or Celsius scale to Fahrenheit scale. And if you want to write the program in the LabVIEW, unlike other programming models, suppose if you want to write in another programming model, there are some sequential steps we need to follow. But here, we can start from anywhere and construct a program to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius scale. Now here we can see on the screen there are two panels on there. So we call it as a palette. On the left hand side we call it as a front panel. On the right hand side we call it as a block diagram. We know that all the visible things of a system are placed in the front panel, or the components which are there inside the system which we cannot see are always placed on the right hand side, and we call it as a block diagram. So in LabVIEW, if you want to write a program, if you want to create a VI, there are two palettes, two windows. One we call it as a front panel and another we call it as a block diagram. The left hand side we call it as a front panel. Now if you see, if you want to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius scale, there are only two visible things, where temperature in Fahrenheit and temperature in Celsius scale. Now when we right click on the front panel, when the right click on the front panel, now the type of indication is should be in numeric. So we go to the numeric here. Now after going to the numeric, there are different types of scales here. There are different types of scales here. We can select any one of them. Suppose if you want to select this thermometer, because as we are measuring the temperature, we can select the thermometer and place that in the front panel. And this we can increase the size just by dragging it, click on it, and we can drag this like this. And as the input is Fahrenheit, let us indicate it in F here, so that, and let us change the, see we can see the boundaries here from, so we have here from 0 to 100 the scale is from, let us change this to some 400, then automatically it adjusts, all the values will be adjusted here. Now another indicator we need, because we need to convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius scale, so we need one more indicator, and again right click here, go to the numeric, and let us choose any of the model here. In whichever model we want, we can use that particular model. Now here let us choose the same again thermometer here, but we'll name it as in Celsius scale. We can drag that like this, and if you want to rename this, just double click on the name, delete that and place C. And if you want, we can increase the size of that alphabet also. Now if you want to convert, the first mathematical operation we need is that the value 32 has to be subtracted from Fahrenheit. So this type of operations cannot be done in the front panel. Okay, this has to be done in the block diagram. So we'll go to the block diagram, right click there again. Now we need to perform subtraction. Subtraction means it is a numeric operation. So go to the numeric, and here we have a subtraction. Click that and place that here. Now whatever input we give, now this has to be a control, so change to control. Now the output has to be given to subtractor. Whenever we want to wire anything, take the cursor there, take the cursor to this point here, we can see the symbol changes there, then click there, a wire is generated, then drag that wire and join here. Now f minus 32 we have to do, as we have to perform f minus 32, and 32 is a constant. Go to the another input of the subtractor, right click there. Now we want a constant, so go to create a constant, change that value to 32. Now after performing f minus 32, we need one value 5 by 9. So 5 by 9 means it is a division again. So go to the block diagram, right click there, go to the numeric. In numeric, go to divide and place that divide here. We need to perform 5 by 9. So right click here at the input terminal, go to create constant 5, and another input of the divider, again go to the, take the cursor to the another input of the there, right click there, go to create a constant, and the value has to be changed to 9. So we get 5 by 9 here. Now f minus 32 has to be multiplied to 5 by 9. So we need one multiplier. Go to the numeric, take a multiplier and place that here. F minus 32, one input to the multiplier. So take the cursor to the output of the subtractor, click there, drag a wire and place that input of the multiplier. Go to the output of the divider, click there, take the output and connect it to the input of the multiplier. Now the operation which is being done here is f minus 32 into 5 by 9. So it is, the mathematical operation is over. So let us, the output of the multiplier, let us connect it to the Celsius here. Okay. Now the complete setup is over. Now we need to run the program. Now here we can see this arrow mark which is run. That means once we give input and click that, it according to the input it will run once. Side by we have another button which will run continuously, so that we can change the inputs, and according to those inputs the outputs also will be changed. So I'll click on this run continuously and change the value here. We can see that how the temperature in Celsius scale varies there. So like this we can run the program. If you want about this, we can click this. And one more facility we have in the LabVIEW, where we can see how the data flows from input terminal to the output terminal. That means I will click here one of the button, just like bulb, highlight execution medium. Click on that and now run the program. We can see here how the data flows here, how the intermediate calculations are performed also seen here. So like this. So this is how we can create a LabVIEW program to convert Fahrenheit scale to Celsius scale. Thank you.